Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Chainlink, aka Link. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So in regards to Chainlink itself, I have been watching this one closely, especially as we do kind of, pull back a little bit in the market. I've been waiting to see if we can actually see, $5 or under $5. I've been really kind of eyeing like the $3 to $4 range as well on this one. We got to really see what the market is going to give us. But to me personally, like I think that there's been a lot of FUD around Chainlink getting, spread. We did see, a few major updates today around, Chainlink, but a lot of people think that like the unlock of like 50 million tokens is going to affect Chainlink drastically. But also, I don't think that people realize, why that actually does need to happen. So we're actually going to be talking about it in this video. So let's just dive in. Let's talk about a few things that happened around Chainlink today. So first off, yes, Chainlink did, get listed on Robinhood today, which is probably exactly why you see this from about like $6.30, roughly 7 cents, all the way up to around like almost $7.10 with a massive sell-off. This usually happens all the time with like major listings, even on Coinbase, etc. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty good though, even in the long-term span of things, as we do see like the market kind of bounce back. We'll most likely see DeFi tokens like Chainlink moving up in a decent manner. Obviously, I don't need to tell you guys about how large, for example, Robinhood is. Robinhood for the longest time has been like a major catalyst for like meme coins like Dogecoin and other ones as well. But to me personally, this is great just for volume and also ease of investments for like the retail individuals. But also, in regards to, the FUD around, for example, Chainlink, the token, here we have it. So this is, the thing that got posted around, Twitter for the most part. And it's, 5% of the token supply. 50 million tokens will be moved into the circulating supply over the next 9 months. And we actually do see Link Overbet, talking about this on Twitter, talking about like dilution and things like that. We do see 50 million Link will be introduced into the circulating supply, diluting current tokens. This sounds bad if you forget, we are getting Chainlink Economics 2.0 this year, and we do see down here with the introduction, of the Chainlink Economics 2.0 era, new strategies will be implemented to improve the Link price action. The main one is staking. I advise you to read the thread I wrote on staking and CCIP, for a full understanding on upcoming price action for Link. However, here is why you shouldn't worry about the 50 million Link dilution. Staking V 0.1 sets a 75 million Link cap on the first release. Doing basic math, 50 million new Link introduced, 75 million stake Link removed from circulation, negative 25 million Link. And of course, we do see down here, this means that instead of getting, short-term inflationary pressure, we will very likely get deflationary pressure. Plus, don't forget that the dilution, serves the purpose of building a massive network effect. And here we have, Foundation's core goal is to support the sustainable long-term growth of the network. And we do see down here, we're tapping into a multi-trillion-dollar market. You are literally witnessing the beginning of the biggest network effect you might ever witness, the linked network effect. I can't stop stressing how big this is going to be. Now is the time to pay attention and do your research. And I do completely agree. Like, I do think that Chainlink is actually going to be a very, very large asset going forward. I mean, you look at smart contracts and you look at some of these, for example, industries out there, not even smart contracts in general. Like, think about crypto, right? Like, crypto hit a $3 trillion, market cap at the all-time highs. And, like, insurance, for an example, is a $4 trillion market by itself. Gold, $10.9 trillion. Again, barely any utility around gold. And in regards to, like, even DeFi itself, $107 billion market, cryptocurrency, 1.2, trillion at the time that this was made. And you look at, like, the stock market, 89.5 trillion. Global real estate, 280.6 trillion, which we know global real estate now has like kind of ballooned to like roughly $300 trillion plus. Derivatives, $1 quadrillion. Gaming, 200 billion. Global advertising, 650 billion. Global trade, 28 trillion. Like, the numbers here are absolutely insane when you actually look at some of the markets that, for example, like Link could actually target. But we also do see down here now, when everybody forgets, about the true smart contract enabler, now is when you go bananas. Without Link, there is no reliable data. And remember, Chainlink is at the 20-move forced checkmate. You don't invest in Link, when the checkmate is forced next move. Thanks to all OG, Link Marines. If you guys do want to go support them, you guys are more than welcome to. But yeah, I mean, in general, like when we really kind of look at Chainlink, I do think that it has incredible, overall upside potential still, even with like dilution like this, which by the way, like 50 million in regards to like the actual token supply, It's really nothing too crazy, especially when you look at staking. So to me, and again, they're expecting that no more than 5% of the total supply will be moved. So it could be a little bit less, it could be a little bit, more possibly. But to me, I don't believe that this is actually that bad, especially when you look at like the tokenomics. Like there's 1 billion in total supply, and currently like there's only 467 million out there in circulating supply, which is almost like 50% of the supply total. And if we do see like something like 5%, be released, it's not going to hurt the price action too much, in my opinion. We've seen, worse inflation rates for some other assets. And again, like they're saying, we could be seeing a deflationary aspect when you actually look at how much is going to be staked. And in regards to staking, yes, staking is coming most likely this year, as we did see in this article breakdown from Chainlink themselves. But they are also talking about the 75 million, full pool size initially. And, we do see here the pool will start with an aggregate size of 25 million link tokens with the planned goal of scaling to a pool size of 75 million. And honestly, when we really kind of look at staking in general, I do think that a large percentage of the supply is going to be locked away. And, it is something special when you actually look at it because, again, Chainlink is already kind of pretty desirable from a tokenomic standpoint with only 1 billion actually being fully out there. Remember, even at like the current, price, it only has about a $6.5 billion market cap. Remember, going back to that initial, image, when you look at that, like a $6.5 billion market cap in regards to even like the gaming industry or like the global advertising industry, like these are industries that I'm not trying to like downplay them or anything like that, but like compared to what Chainlink is going after, it's pretty much nothing. And of course, like in regards to like Chainlink, they are continuously expanding. They're continuously building out their entire network. Their ecosystem spans over 1,300 plus projects. Like it's truly something remarkable. And of course, I do have a few things from Chainlink themselves. We do see verifiable randomness plays a key role in the fair selection and ordering process. In the infographic below, explore 5 ways in which Chainlink VRF can help make governance processes more transparent, audible, and also decentralized. And of course, here are the 5 governance use cases. Like I said, like in regards to Chainlink, there's a ton of use case value behind this. You see a ton of these in regards to like DAO, Launchpad and IDO, jury, appraiser, selection, pool, sampling as well, ordering, queues. Like all of this is great for the use of the network, and you do see like even NFTs and things like that within this. IDOs are great, especially for a lot of individuals that want to get in early on initial decentralized offerings. But yeah, like to me, when we really kind of look at the use cases around like just specific things within the Chainlink ecosystem, like for an example, like VRF, right? VRF has a ton of use case value behind it, but you also do like you see other ones as well in regards to like other use cases, like for an example, here's like the top 4 gaming use cases around VRF. Like VRF expands massively into multiple industries. It's not just one or the other, right? And we do see here like play to earn, GameFi, loot boxes, metaverse, luck-based games, and a lot of people are like upset about the price action, right? And it's totally, to me, understandable. I get it, but as long as you are doing the research, understanding what you hold, seeing the team continuously expand, and when we look at like the metaverse and like even play to earn and gaming and things like that around like Web 3.0, for an example, like these are also trillion-dollar industries in the future. Like we've been seeing some valuations being thrown out there around the metaverse at like $13 trillion, $5 trillion. Like the numbers are off the charts, especially when you look at like the long-term viewpoints here. I think that a lot of people just kind of get into this market. Like for an example, I can go back 3 months, right? A lot of people will get into this market, see like a token go from, we'll say like the low here at like $6 to roughly like almost $10 here. They'll throw their money in right here at the top, and like we'll see like it come down, and all of a sudden they're like, what is going on here? Like, is this thing a scam? Like, what is going on? Or like maybe even like going back a year ago, maybe we were investing around like $13 and you didn't sell up here at like roughly $35 for an example. And I get it, right? And we see a lot of people buy the top, get upset about price action, but even in the sense of like Chainlink long term, like we've been seeing some major price targets around Chainlink, but to me, like $100, per link is inevitable at some point in time. The market cap for it is very conservative when you compare it to like other assets, especially in like the top 10. And to me, like a lot of these assets that do have true use case value or utility value are going to be a top 10 coin. And Chainlink is no different. In fact, I do think that Chainlink has a ton to offer this market, especially around like smart contracts in general. But also, This was not the only thing in regards to the growth within the ecosystem. Apricot Finance, we do see here, we're well accustomed to watching Chainlink secure many groundbreaking applications across DeFi over the last couple of years, and it's a pleasure to be able to participate among such great peers. And of course, Apricot Finance puts security first with a native Chainlink integration. This was not the only integration that we've seen. There's a ton of them, actually. You can go over to Chainlink and actually see all of them. But there was another one here from Elwood. We're thrilled this integration allows Elwood to contribute to the growing digital asset economy. And of course, this is delivering high quality cryptocurrency market data on chain with, of course, Chainlink. And yeah, Chainlink is like securing massive. It's funny because like Chainlink is already at this current moment in time securing more money than it's actually worth. Isn't that funny? Like, think about that. Like, Chainlink is literally out there connecting a ton of dApps, for an example, in regards to like the Web 3.0 space to the Web 2.0 world. And we've seen this in regards to like the actual ecosystem. Like, it's probably one of the most incredible ecosystems in crypto. Over 1,300 plus integrations on Chainlink. And again, like I said, the price, even fully diluted, almost $6.5 billion in market cap. That is absolutely nothing. Drops of water in a bucket when you look at it on the macro view here. Again, everybody always clouds their judgment with current price action, with current market structure, and I think that that is the worst way to do it. Listen, I will tell you guys right now, if you are new to crypto, maybe you're in the, we'll say like 2 years, right? To actually fundamentally succeed in crypto, you need to understand that this market is extremely volatile. This is what makes this market so lucrative at the end of the day. You'll have swings of 1,000+%. You'll have swings down to, 100%. You will see massive amounts of value lost in, a second, in an hour, in a day. And I want you guys to understand, like, that is why we are in this market at the end of the day, because it does provide a very lucrative value to not only make a ton of money, but also understand that it does matter at the end of the day in terms of fundamentals around some of these projects. And Chainlink has probably one of the strongest fundamentals in regards to the DeFi sector. And I just think that Chainlink is a great opportunity. I'm still waiting to see if we do get down lower. I have been accumulating here and there, but I'm waiting to see if we can come back down to roughly like the March of 2020 timeframe. Obviously, I'm not going to see, like, in my opinion, will we come down to roughly like the $2 range? Probably not, but I'm definitely eyeing like roughly the $4 range to almost like $5. Anywhere around there, I feel strong and confident about buying in. But that's, of course, my viewpoints on it. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, after you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, it's been Nick. Peace out.